Hey, what's up, James? You do not see any of this at all. No, none whatsoever. Not, no. No, not what? No, man, that's blasphemy. That's heresy right there. What you talking about? That's, no. You are high. You are smoking something. I don't know. You might want to get that checked out there, Yeah, decided to start assembling Farsight here, but I messed up on one of his legs. I messed up on one of his legs, and I had to use this thing. I had to use this super glue remover, and luckily enough, it did detach, but the little spike thing kind of broke, but it's still there, so I glued it back. So hopefully I can get the legs in the right position. Not right now for Tau. That's next though. But yeah, I made the first leg and I was like, okay, that feels about right. Then I made the second leg. I was looking, I was like, there's a hole there. And I insert the little thing there. It's like, oh crap, that's how it's supposed to go. And the pictures did a terrible job at explaining that, honestly. Because it's like you saw like this is the inside of the leg where you see that there's a hole there. And what it was showing is like the picture showed like the insert and then the leg like this, so you don't see the back end of the leg. I'm like, okay, so it's supposed to go in the back of the leg clearly, but it didn't show that it's supposed to go into the hole. So I messed up the first leg, did the second leg right, and then I was like, well, I can't completely build this guy then. I have to wait. So it's kind of he's in majority of the pieces. Once I fix the leg, then I can continue on with him. I just don't know if I'm going to paint them red or my Tau colors. I'm in conflict right now. Don't know what to paint them. That's only orcs. Oh, Tiki. That's only orcs. I'm thinking so too. I mean, I did that with what's her name? Um, good lord, what is her name? I haven't played Tau in a while. I have the image of her in my head. I just don't know her name anymore. Uh, I am really stumped. What is her name? Farsight and Farsight and Shadow Moon, Shadow Strike, Moon Shadow, Shadow Strike, Shadow Moon, Shadow Star, Star Shadow. Gosh darn it, hold on, where's my phone at? Oh crap, where is my phone at? Oh, here it is. What is her name? It's driving me nuts. Here it is. Let's see. Shadow Sun. That's her. Shadow Song. No, Shadow Sun is her name. I'm gonna probably scrap her my painting of her and redo her as well, because yeah, I'm gonna paint it kind of like the technique that I used for the Space Marines. So I'm gonna overlook these guys to see what I need to paint, if anything at all. Is there anything that I missed? So he is good to go. He is done. This guy. He looks good to go as well. So he is done. I know he's not done. Shadow Sun. He's fine and good to go. Jesus. And it's also good to go. Yes. Hey, what's up, Paint? Kind of going over these guys to make sure that at least the main parts are painted. Man, did I miss? I must have missed some varnish there. Yeah, I did. Huh. I'll see about varnishing him up, maybe. Let's see this guy. He looks good to go. And he looks good to go. This guy also looks good to go. Man, I might be able to start up on a new set. Get the heavy intercessors going. He looks good to go. Then I still have to do my tanks, which I haven't done at all. And he looks good to go. Alright. I need to finish him up though. Can't wait. Guess he'll be my helmeted. I don't know what to paint that. I need to look him up. See how to paint the base and the knife. And that. I need to find out what color nids I'm gonna paint. So I got a lot of Leviathan stuff, and I need to be able to paint my nids consistently. Jeez. and again, what's this story again about? Is it related to the 40K or? I want to spill my drink here. Then there's still a lot of painting to do here. But man, it's gonna look good though. The bugs can be red, blue, Space Marines, and red bugs. Ah, red versus blue. So I need to paint the. Good lord. Ah, there we go. Paint those. Actually, need to paint them white. White, 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 white. Paint that black. Paint that red and that white. He is not ready to go. Actually, these guys might not be ready to go. Yeah, they're not ready to go. I forgot. I need to paint their one line is what's up, Francois? One of the lines needs to be painted red. So red, and paint that white, and some red too anyway. Some red on here. I need some gunmetal there. Hey, what's up, Big? My story is my world is inspired by Star Wars and Warhammer, but its own characters and species. birthday. Hey man, happy birthday. Are you gonna record that game, man? Love to see, like, you know, I like to see people play sometimes. 3K game. What army? Also. Jeez, I don't know if I'd ever play 3K game. That seems like a lot. Dude, it takes a long time to play 2. But then again, you know, if you got a lot of time, I think it'd be a good thing. Especially if you're just having a lot of fun. Picked up a worm today. I think he's ready to go. Why'd you pick up a worm, big man? Dark Angels versus my buddy Snackgrounds. Ooh. What's your list consist of? Dark Angels. I haven't played a single game in years. Paint, you need to start playing the. This guy is good to go. This guy is too. Okay. Funny artillery tank. Oh, is the worm an artillery? I was thinking of it as a like a fantasy worm. Okay, this guy is also good to go. Yes. And paint that black. So that's what's missing on him, and the lights. Okay, so you go there. You said you're going to infantry though, weren't you? Paint his arm there blue. So he will stay out here. Don't tell me inner circle companion there, Francois. This guy's good. Well, there's 2 tanks. Not the well-known Basilisk tank, man. That's like iconic. I remember that back in the day. It had a 120-inch range, which was ridiculous because that was the size of 2 tables. My only playing buddy is my dad. He just doesn't have time to play, and he knows nothing of the rules. Oh man, kind of have to. Is there not like a local storage you can look at, man? Search around your area to see what times people can play. You know, call them up, say, hey, you know, do people play like 40K around here? DC Captain Knight. DC Darkwing. Chaplain, Ballistas, Gladiator Reaper. We just 10 old traders. Ezekiel. Drop Pod, Leviathan. Oh, I don't know. I have never Leviathan Dread. I never Leviathan Dread. Those are used to be the 30K models that were introduced to 40K, but are they still in it? 6 suppressors. Man, I haven't seen anyone play suppressors. Typhon Interceptors. Spartan Assault. Spartan Assault tank. Is that the big tank? That's Ultramarines? Maybe? Ah, man, I remember someone giving it up to the store. Oh, it's a transport tank? Need to do the lights. Okay, it's good. This ignores cover and it's indirect funny meme. And heavy. You do know now that indirect fire is in a unmodified 4+. I mean, I guess guard technically hits on 4+s anyway, so it's like, well, what's the difference? I gotta look at the Spartan Assault tank. And big, again, remember that. I was gonna go guard and do a whole bunch of indirect fires myself, just because, before they made that nerf, I'm still gonna do it, just because it's just gonna be fun and terrible at the same time. Do they have it here? No, they don't. I think this I think that tank must have been a Forge World. I don't see it in the Ultramarines lineup. Jeez. Yeah, I don't have any of those things. But I say Francois though, I definitely keep all the models because you never know when they're gonna come into play. Come back into play maybe. Their store is 3 hours low. Oh, geez, Paint, man. I mean, if I remember you correctly, you're the person that's going to college. So you gotta kind of step out. I mean, I was a shy person too, but you gotta remember that. Well, I don't know how it is in where you live. I believe it's Sweden, right? United States people are very friendly. I remember my first time going to that store. This dude just came up to me and used me as an example for his story. It was like very weird, but I was like, you know what the hell? He doesn't know me, I didn't know him, and he just used me as an example. He like grabbed me and showed it, and I was cool with that. I was fine with that because I get it. It's kind of funny. Okay, he is good to go. Let's see, that's what I have. No, you cannot. You cannot get. That's not a debuff. The unmodified 4 plus is not a debuff. It's literally a flat roll of a 4 plus. Anything other than that cannot hit it. So even though you're hitting on 2s or 3s, on an unmodified 4 plus is the only way to hit indirect fire. If you're hitting directly and you can see them, then you can ignore that indirect fire rule. But indirect fire now is a 4 plus no matter what. Doesn't matter what bonus you should get, no matter what you ignores. It's not a debuff. Yeah, I'm dropping a Spartan for Kratos and second Tech Marine. The models are mostly for my Horus Heresy Dark Angels, but it's fun to use in casual 40k game. Are they legit in in 30k? I guess it's easier to say 30k versus Horus Heresy. Okay. Let me get the painting. So I need white. Where's my white at? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I mean, 3 hours away to paint is kind of far, and you really have to make it worth it, man. Jeez. There's no place closer by? Good lord. I mean, there is a paint. There is a game on Steam called Tabletop Simulator, which they have 40k. What do you call it? 40k. Well, 40k. At least you'll get to learn how to play. You'll get to play 40k, and well, I don't know what else really, honestly. You get to play 40k, I guess. I made some friends and new people from Berlin alive through high school. Exactly. I mean, big. That's like if you get some rerolls, you can actually do it with rerolls. So rerolls, you can reroll like 4, 5, 6s. But that is the point, though, is to get rerolls, and plus, who cares? If you throw enough lead down the line, eventually something's gonna hit. And paint, you don't have to connect with people the same age. Connect with people that have the same hobby and interests as you. That's what really matters. It doesn't matter if their age is the same or not. Your age has nothing to do with your hobbies and interests. So more important than connecting with people the same age is connecting with people with the same interests. That way you can mingle with people with the same interests, you know. So don't worry so much about age. Age is but a number. Obviously, you don't want to connect with people who are like, 6 years old or 8 years old in the same interest as you. That's that's not weird. It's just annoying. Other than big hair, butt rock, 80s music, it's pretty cool. I lost my Steam account about 4 years ago and haven't been able to get it. Whoa! How'd you lose your Steam account, man? Paint? And big hunter killer missiles is one-shot thing. How is that a funny thing? I mean, dude, I had like a hunter killer missile like in with Tau, and I'm hitting on fours, and freaking Space Marines normally hit on threes, but their hunter killer hits on twos. I was like, that's crazy. That's stupid. That's stupid. Even to this day, when I play Space Marines, I think that's still stupid. I had more fun connecting with my teachers talking about writing and music. Well, there you go. Again, like I said, man, don't worry so much about the age. Worry about hobbies and interests. Now, if you're talking about love and relationships and all that, maybe, I guess, you can still talk to people older than you to give you some advice and stuff. Well, for me, it doesn't, because I roll crap for damage rolls. I believe the Hunter Killer Missile is like it's a D6 damage. It doesn't blow things away if you roll a 1 for the damage like I do. As a matter of fact, I rolled a Hunter Killer Missile, rolled a 1 for the damage. Hold on, let me. This Ballistic Dreadnought. Is it this Ballistic Dreadnought? Well, this Ballistic Dreadnought shot 2 of its Strength 10 missiles, and its Twin Link Last Cannon. Was it Twin Link? No, it wasn't Twin Link, just Twin Last Cannons. And out of all the shots, only 1 cost damage, and it was a D6. It was this one, D6 damage, and rolled a 1, so 1 point of damage. And then I hit with 100. Oh man, I painted right there. I see it now. And what you call it? I did a 100 killer missile, and I freaking flopped that too. Oh, I gotta repaint all that. I dropped my. So yeah, 100 killer missile doesn't do it for me. I just roll terrible. Well, maybe you have better luck. Maybe your rules for 100 killer missiles make things go bye-bye. I wish I could reliably say that it has not. I have to depend on flat damage things to actually kill stuff. Because my roulette rolls are terrible. And that's it for the blue. And that dried up really quick. I don't know, just one day I logged out from my account. Jesus, man, I try again, you know. Maybe after so many years, maybe they give a crap. I can't wait till Space Marine 2 comes out. See if I can. What's FOMO? FOMO. I've heard that word before. Oh, fear of missing out. James, it's out for the early access. If you pay like an extra $30, I don't have the extra $30, so I have to wait for the peasant release, you know, for all the rest of us peasants. Here. I really had one Steam game. Oh, I played that game, man. I made it to the very last level and I gave up. I was like, screw this. It's too hard. But I do want to beat it, though. I do want to beat it. I invested so much into soldiers in that game. I don't know if they can withstand the assaults or not. Big. Not gonna be Monday at noon for me. It's gonna be Tuesday. And yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday for me, not Monday, because I gotta work Monday. Urged to buy items that are available for Tiki. I get it. Like, I play mobile games. I don't really care about that stuff, man. I wait. You know, there's other games. I guess I'm kind of lucky that I don't necessarily fall for that kind of stuff. I'm more annoyed about the limited type stuff because they keep popping up on your screen. I'm like, fucking, I don't care. Close. I just want to play the game. Play for 5 seconds, then I quit, and then do something else. Just because, you know, you're limited on energy, you're limited on time, all that thing, all those things. Do I have self-control? Yes and no. On mobile games, I do. On Warhammer, not really. Plastic. The crack is real. The ambulance is super fun, absolutely. I really like the game, but just... dude, everyone's a trash gamer, man. It's just how you overcome it. Could it be bad? I'm terrible, but also don't let it stop me from... Exactly, Big. That's the right attitude there, man. What are those BBS for? What's BBS, man? You guys are freaking all throwing all these acronyms and terminologies. I have no... Man, am I that old already? Good lord. I have no idea what BBS means. Okay, so I need to do blue now. Big booty Space Marines? Ah, you know, not bad, not bad. These big booty Space Marines are for my army. Look at that booty right there. Or that one. Small silver. Oh. It's for... Oh, wait. Hold on. You hear that? For this. And... yeah, I think there's one. Yeah. So... for helping stir the paint and stuff. Okay, I know I need to redo this one. Yes. Yeah, actually, I think, like, I remember watching some videos and people use that. They also use like a little vibrating thing, which would help with not having to shake up the crap out of my arm to try to stir it too. So they use the balls and... that's not blue. They use the balls and that little shaker thing to help shake it up. Because, you know, some of these paint are like really, really thick. And you have to really shake it hard to get it stirred up. I don't think I messed up anywhere else. So, okay. Next is that other guy. I did the math. I only have like 200 guards. Jesus, dude. I mean, what a first army to go with, big man. Only 200 guards. I hope that army doesn't make you hate 40K. That's quite an ambitious goal to set yourself there too. Although I will say I love it though, because that's actually something I wanted to do myself. But I was going to do a very like much like the Space Marines, the Cadians is so much easier because their armor is very actually maybe the Death Corp of Creed might be easy because they don't have a lot on them, I don't think, because they know that their lives are worth less than the equipment they wear. No, I'm really bad. Like shaking when it's stressful games, FPS basically. Strategy games are very hard, and I mean that's something that you kind of have to overcome. I mean, the best way to do it is by actually, trying. And I highly suggest doing as much as you can and getting, hopefully you can progress harder and harder every time. I say that's kind of, you have a very strong social anxiety that you definitely need to overcome. And at least, talking to an internet like this will help you out a little bit, I'm sure. Because, you're talking to real live people. I'm not a robot. At least last I checked, I'm not a robot. I'm trying to think when the last time I had an oil change, but, yeah. So it's a step in the right direction, but you definitely need to get out there. Oops. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But I was shy as well, and I learned. I don't know. I overcame it by saying that by thinking that most people are nice and kind, and if they understand if you're shy and whatnot, they're not gonna like scare you or booga booga you away or anything like that. I think they'll be more understanding, Tiki, Jesus. That's why you paint so good, Tiki. You keep freaking being a hype man for everyone else, but in reality, you are out here, freaking paint master champion AI robot. Let's see. I spent some money today to buy some Kit Bash Krager's online. Just got my Blood Angels Army set today. I was looking for videos on painting. Oh, I didn't, not me. I'll say this. If you like my technique, then it'll work. But definitely do research on no paint. No paint, no gain, actually. Yeah, just watch how people paint. Let's see if I have any models that I can show besides these guys. So you can see, I don't know if you like the technique that I use. I don't think this is really like a good model to kind of show it. But I kind of like it because it's very rough looking. It's like, I don't know, like armor's faded. It's rough. It's like some areas are darker blue than others. Let me reduce the brightness or darkness. Maybe it'll show a little bit better because I have to darken the video because my models are usually white and they kind of what you call it, kind of just, there you go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So you can kind of see the painting technique is very easy to do, and to me, I actually really like it a lot. It looks like a 5-year-old painted it, but it's a professional 5-year-old, not a savant, just a professional 5-year-old. So yeah. Another one would look like, I guess, this guy. You can kind of see the idea. Let's see. Exactly, James. Let's see. I know. Yes, Tiki. I remember you talking about that. When you were streaming the other day, that you can do the tank. I was expecting it. Let's see. Uh, First, very primary speed paints and batch paint. Yeah, batch painting. Yeah, batch painting for sure. I only started talking and they're like, "Oh, this is good, Paint." I mean, it's a start. At least it's a start. Then start talking on the internet. I mean, I guess, go to Tiki's stream. He streams basically right before me on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, somewhere around there. Tiki, you gotta let him know about your stream. I, I don't know how to translate on his time. But basically on Saturdays and Sundays, an hour or two before I stream. So go over to his channel, start talking to him too. It's at least it's practice at the very least. Being called a row, I feel like basically it's an NPC. It's the first chance. That's good. At the moment, my entire army's praying because I'm waiting to learn how to paint first. Ah, yeah. It was everyone. Yeah, exactly. Everyone starts somewhere. It's true. Tiki is a robot. He knew from the start he was built. He knew from the build that he started. He built it. Did he build? Wait, no. He knew from the start if he built. I don't know, something like that. Language, difficult. All right, let me get some black here for that, and I can finish up my dreadnought. But yes, no paint. I guess the good thing is if you're going Blood Angels, definitely look at some Blood Angels paint techniques. There's like Squidmar videos are really good painting tutorial guys. They do a lot of testing. That's the reason why I went with Vallejo. They've always come out on top on a lot of people who paint as a professional. Vallejo is a very good paint. Why is this not screwed on there right? Is it me or is it? It just doesn't look right. But I'm so cheap that I went with Liquitex, and the basic actually is pretty good. There you go. Saturday, Sunday, 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Exactly. I go to a stream right before, whenever I get home, basically. Well, after I do a whole bunch of crap, and if I don't freaking forget, like I tend to do. Because literally nothing's ever done. Same here. I lurk in the background, Tiki the Hut, too. Let's see. I should make chicken patties or waffles. Why not both? Why is there even an or there, Big? Yeah, I'll join your stream. Hey, what's up, Randall? Sorry, I'm going through. Yes, Army Painter. They said it's some issues with like their first generation crap, and but I think they said they fixed it in their second gen stuff. Big. Yeah, exactly, Tiki. So yeah, again, paint them how you like them. I like Ultramarines. My favorite color was blue. That's the reason why I fell for Ultramarines back in third, fourth, and fifth edition. They were kind of like hated by everyone. I don't know why, but I mean, fair enough in terms of the lore. It's one guy's fault. But I didn't care. I'm vanilla Marines. I'm basically, hold on, chicken and waffles. Very basic. Chicken and waffles, Ultramarines. I can detach. Oh God, there we go. There are a lot of people here who paint pretty well. I've been meaning to get a Discord going. I do kind of have a Discord going. I think I have it set up correctly. I don't know. I don't know none of that stuff in Discord. I'm hoping people can show off their painting, their models and stuff. Because I think it'd be really cool to see what people can do. People talking a whole bunch of crap in the chat here saying that they're all masterpiece painters. Now we're gonna prove. You guys gonna prove that to me. Showing off, show-offs. all this lingo about painting and stuff like that. It's like all this shading, whatever that is. Painting. Who knows what that is even. And about, I don't know, washing or something. I have no idea. These people are crazy. Something about taking a bath too. I don't know, you know. Primer Rel can go spray. Yes. Hey, you know, hey, they said to paint it. They didn't say how many colors. My technique is called spray can. I like that. I don't think I'll get. I don't know if I'll get a Facebook, man. I think Discord's probably gonna be good enough. My profile pic, my second year celebration. Wow. Man, it's so tiny I can barely see that. That's why I need to. I think I have it. I don't know. I was thinking about revealing it today to a few people, but God, good Lord, so many people showed up. But you know, that's the way it is, and I definitely need to get it going anyway. And I would love for people to show off their stuff on the channel, especially show off like certain techniques and stuff. I'm very basic. I'm happy with what I got. It makes me speed paint a little bit quicker, gets more models to the table. So, but of course, learning some new techniques for like your characters and stuff. Now there, we can use like advanced techniques. So that's where I would use it at. Not for like troop models and stuff. Okay, I think it's good to go. Just got to get that red light going. You don't have a Discord, man? Francois? The heck is this stuff? Already planning my 3rd year celebration. I think Ariel from AOS. I was thinking about like I still have my Beastmen, not Beast of Chaos, Beastmen, and I want to play them. I don't know if they're in AOS or not. I think I've heard they might be. I played them for a little bit, and apparently I watch Pancreas, whatever his name is, from YouTube. Apparently, a lot of people have respect for Beastmen because just Beastmen's absolutely terrible. Like, they suck so bad. Like, they're so terrible. That's the reason why there's a lot of respect for them. So it sounds like exactly like my army. You know, I stopped playing Tau because they went to 50% win rate, and Space Marines went to 40%. I was like, yep, that's my army. Or it was just a coincidence. So far, after FBI admitted to bypassing federal wiretap laws and violating the Fourth Amendment, asking Discord to give them access data, no, will not be spied on. Well, the thing is, though, is that you don't have to like identify yourself on Discord. You can make up fake stuff, much like how I would on Facebook anyway, too. But I think, Francois, you can say that about Facebook too, I believe, right? Red. Yes, James, that's the one. I was watching him explain all of, I think, Fantasy Army. If you have an Android, I don't know what you use, but if the software is not running, I don't believe it can access your stuff. And if you have an Android, um, then you can have the app not access your microphone. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I mean, it's just, mind you, Android and Apple may allow government to do stuff too. So if you have a phone, you're kind of screwed too. Also draw so I can post them on Discord too. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, in Android I can deny access, but how true is that really? I've learned to, not really care too much. Life is more stressful if you care too much about things, but at the same time, obviously, you should care about some things. It's what you're willing to give up for sure. Maybe we should have more than, freaking one color of red. But everything's gonna be red. Let's see. Here, let me show it to you. It does look pretty good, actually. Hold on, let me see if I can get the ugly stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna call it the Bliss. I don't really give things names here. So this is the gold paint that I use. It's Liquitex acrylic ink, iridescent bright gold. I'll say it's kind of. So it's kind of like a really. Oh, I guess it's maybe if I. Yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see like it's really sticking to the outer part of the cover. It was on sale, so it's like for $5 for like 2 of them, I believe. For not like gold and silver, I think it was. Alright, big man. Again, no paint. Yeah, I don't really give things names. It's a Brutalis, not Brutalis. It's a Ballistus Dreadnought. If it does outstanding, maybe. But so far, it's flopped every game. It's literally just a statue that moves and gets killed. And yes, Francois, I absolutely agree. I mean, that's going to be a lot of things about safety and all that too, man. You have to take that. It's going to be all up to you. A lot of things in the world requires you to give up a lot of things. It's up to you whether it's it's something that you're willing to sacrifice or not. And Francois, biscuit and gravy, absolutely. Now I heard there's some microphones in them biscuits. No. These, either 10 or 12 for the Ballistus Dreadnought. Oops, let me turn down the brightness so it's not overly... Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine, it's cool. We'll keep this brightness going. Paint, that is true too, because Microsoft, and all that kind of stuff. What was I getting at? I had the black, because I was gonna already painted that. Oh, I had the red, that's right. Because it needs line of sight to crap, so it can shoot and frickin' flop its rolls. I mean, I guess it could do good at just, standing there in an objective and saying, it'll take you about 1 or 2 turns to kill it. it did better with its feet than it did with its freaking guns. That's terrible. I'm gonna roll up with a ballistic dreadnought and go melee with it. My enemy is gonna be so confused, but he's gonna understand why it's a beast in melee. The monument. That would actually mean he would serve a purpose. That might be too idealistic. I mean, I guess a distraction would be great too, you know. So, okay, maybe distraction would be what he'd be called. Maybe thought about packing an explosive charge. You know what? I don't create the rules. I have to play by what GW says. But it does have explosives, actually. If I roll a 6 when it's destroyed, it becomes an explosion. And as a matter of fact, it dealt more damage to allies than it did to enemies. So, which was terrible. I don't know what it's I had in one of my games, the repulsor dealt 3 damage to my Desolation squad, 3 damage to my Intercessor squad, 6 damage to Gilliman, 3 damage to my Blade Guard Veteran squad. Yes. My God. It's a game that I played with a friend that gave up after turn 2. Let's see. Really should revive my YouTube channel. It has the perfect amount of view. If you revive it, it might change to 70. Haven't had any problems with mine. I guess substitute for my last can. Devastators. Yeah. I mean, at least they still have the Devastator squad. If you put them in a Razorback and drop them out, they can re-roll the wound rolls, which is pretty good. But I'm afraid that they're going to retire the Devastator squad and the Rhino and Razorback. And that's why I was like, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to build to that because I think they're going to retire them. Alright, big man. Take it easy. Eat them chicken and waffles. Or, what was it? Not chicken. Patties. Chicken patties. Well, it's chicken and waffles. You gonna put some syrup in that? Okay, hold on, let me go grab the next set that I'm gonna do. Guess I'm waiting for those to dry. Boom. Boom. I think I'm gonna get 10 of these guys painted, and then I think that's about how much I normally run. 10? Yeah, 2 squads of 5. Don't think I'm gonna do my Terminators because I don't have the missile launcher yet. So I need to do, that's a heavy bolter. I need 2 of those. And that's my leader. That's the reason why I had to turn down the brightness. It's because of like my spray paint's like, they're just like, yeah, highly reflective. And my leaders always point. As you can see, they point. Even like, what's over there? Oops. Let's see. Don't buy firstborn vanilla Marines. GW already lied about keeping them in the game. I can't do Terminators yet. I could do a few of them actually. I could do the guys with regular bolters because I need them obviously, and I need to. I'm thinking about buying a 5-man so I can keep. And let me turn down the brightness again real quick so you can see the Terminators a little bit easier. So I have one with a sword. This is the Leviathan box, so not fisting but pointing, maybe 3 fingers or 2. But I'm gonna keep the one with the sword because maybe someday swords will be good. but you know, Power Fist is much better. So I'm gonna keep 2 of them with swords. I'm gonna make 2 of them with Power Fist, and then I'm gonna have 2 cyclonic ones. It's not about the meta models. I bought like Terminators. I don't know if Terminators are meta or not, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I buy what I like and what I like to play with and how I like to play. Whether that's what the oh this is not a this is a Sternguard veteran. Whoops. I don't really play. I don't really look at the tournaments and stuff. Although I do sometimes, because I'm just kind of curious as to what people play. Huh, what happened to the rest of my guys? Did I not bring enough? Again, another pointy. That's how you know they're sergeants. 2 fingers is how yeah, I guess you're not wrong. What cake are you getting? Yeah. Deathwing Knights are meta. Generic Smurf Terminators are not. Yeah, they're so expensive for 5, but there are toughness 5, 4 wounds, 4 up invul, 2 up armor saves. They're pretty good, but 75 more points. Yeah, for another wound, less toughness. Yeah. And paint, I'll look for deals actually. Like Leviathan, if I buy I bought 2 Leviathan box. If I were to sell all the nids at 50% off retail price, I think I would have only paid like $20 for my army. I still haven't sold all my nids yet, but I sold most of them. Let's see. Could have sworn I had more of those guys. Uh-oh, someone lost a magnet. Magnet down. Who lost a magnet? Oh, this guy lost a magnet. Crap. Those are Stern Guards. More Stern Guards. Also, the Stern Guard is like missing again pointing, so it's the sergeant. The reason why it's missing the arms because I'm going to print a Power Fist and glue it on there. Wow, I didn't bring 10 guys now with me. Strange. Oh, so like I have all my trace and stuff. What is that over there? What is that? So you have the regular Terminator captain with a sword, but you see his face is different, kinda, because it's kind of. I 3D printed that face because I didn't want a face model, so I have a helmeted model, and then I had a sword. I want one with a sword. And then this guy, yes, and this guy's power fisting right here because he does have a power fist, and he also has a helmeted. Oh, you can actually see his face. So I cut off that arm, put a power fist to it. Looks pretty good. Actually, looks complete. You know, it has the little power thing to it. Sorry, right there. So it looks legit. And then his face looks legit too. I haven't put him on a base yet. Right here is his base. Just because it's kind of hard to paint the insides of those things. So that's the reason why I left them like that. I guess the rest of my Terminators. Some of them. Oh, here's this sword. Huh. Wow. I need to bring more of these guys back with me. I thought I brought 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more, huh? Strange. Hold on, I gotta double check all that. I thought I did bring half of them with me. Yeah, I guess that is all I have, huh? I think I must have confused probably some Stern Guard. And also, I hope to do this guy. I don't know, does he look familiar? Does anyone know who this is? I don't know if the backpack's gonna show anything. Not really. Being cheap is a part of the hobby. Being cheap is part of it, by the way. See this square Squidmart video where the three hobbyists with one of the biggest of the social. Now I don't really watch them too rigorously. Sometimes when I see their stuff recommended, I do watch if it's interesting. But I haven't really watched any of their stuff recently. I gotta say, like an enemy protagonist, Purpose. I think DBZ move or something like shouting fatality. Space Marine gets nom-nommed. Do you have any tracked vehicles? I do, but I don't have it kind of with me. Hold on. I do kind of have one. And again, I'll say with the vehicles, my painting technique doesn't really work too well with it. It looks okay. So I'll show you my old painting technique. But people were kind of crazy about it. It is dark. So let me see what happens if I brighten it up. So it's like, I'm trying to make this solid blue. And also I base coated it a baby blue, so that you can get the edge highlighting going, but baby blue is not the right way to go for me. I actually, you can kind of see it on the inside there. You see that blue? That's the primer. So this is, I don't like this. It's really dark blue though. It looks really nice. And people in the shop, like, they're so mesmerized by the blue. Oh yeah, I can see underneath nothing there. I don't think I'm going to paint really underneath except for blue, and that's it, because it's always going to be sitting like this anyway. I don't know if it's better if they show it in darker. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It looks a little bit more accurate. Now, the other way I'm going to paint it, it looks messy right now. So it's kind of like that. Let's see if I brighten it up. So again, my paint technique doesn't quite work too well with like large areas, but nonetheless, I do like it actually once it's finished. When this paint gets varnished, actually, let's see if we can get it side by side right here, because this is the same paint. The blue is the same. So I like the way it looks once the blue is varnished. So once it's varnished up and painted and complete, it looks a lot better. But I guess large flat areas are kind of difficult for my painting technique, but it works out. When all the army kind of looks similar, it looks really good. You can see kind of like big areas where it's like white. I just have to patch up. I need to finish this model for sure. My God. No, I really like this varnish. So it's again Liquitex acrylic medium matte varnish. It's 8 fluid ounces, pretty cheap, but it's very good. It doesn't bubble up like another varnish that I use. Paint no pain no gain. Oh, no pain no gain. I thought it was no paint no gain, which would be true too. What state do you live in? Do you live in the States actually? So here's another guy. Actually, let me brighten him up. Let's see if it looks. This one's, I'm gonna redo him because you can see the rock is that blue color, which is the base coat. So he looks pretty good though actually, but the edge highlighting doesn't look as good. So you do live in the States, I believe, CO, Colorado. 4-2 heavy intercessors are going to be next on the painting block, because I do want to run 2 squads of 5, I believe, or maybe even 3, but I didn't realize I didn't pull enough home with me. So I think maybe because some of them are already painted. I don't know. I should have brought 10 home with me. I don't know what happened. So I go to a shop called Michael's. Yes, Michael's. If you sign up for their stuff, they give you like discounts and stuff, like 30% off regular sales price items or 40% off. And if you spend $35, they'll give you like $5 back. So that's the reason why I have so many Liquitech stuff. It's because all the sales that they have, and then the $5 back, and then also bought spray paint from them. It's pretty good. But anyways, that's what I kind of see the edge highlighting a bit on the backpack, especially on there. It doesn't show too well on here. Let me see if I can. You can kind of see it, but it's like super bright. If I darken it up, maybe you can kind of see it even in the darkness. Maybe you can see it on the grips of the hands as well. But anyways, the blue doesn't. I was hoping it'd be subtle, but I actually kind of like the not so subtle base coat white, and it pops out even more. I don't have any of like I guess the well painted ones here that really shows it off. So anyways, yes, no pain. I absolutely recommend this. I actually really like it. It does make it shine a bit, but I think all varnishes do. Again, I highly suggest going to more of the professional painters and talking to them or seeing what they say about it. You know, I put varnish on because people constantly touch the models and stuff, and varnish is going to help protect that. I only put 1 layer. You're supposed to put multiple, but I'll just do 1. Out of the bottle. I don't know. Are you supposed to dilute it? Do not thin with water. Yeah. Stir gently before use. Do not thin with water. Apply 2 to 3 thin coats. Allow at least 3 hours between coats. I mean, if you can find a spray one, that'd be a lot easier. And it'd be a lot. I think if you can find a spray one, that's good. I'm a little bit afraid to try because I've heard some bad things about some spray models because of the chemicals that are mixed into propellants and stuff. So so I'd say be careful with the spray can, but if you can find spray cans that does it, it'll be so much quicker. But this is really quick anyway. It's not like you're trying to be a fine detail or anything, you know. Hairspray, good lord. Hey, look, if it works, man. You know, but I feel safer to do that. Also, plus I bought like I have the 8 fluid ounce one here, and I think I bought a 16 one somewhere. So I've got to use those first. I'm gonna redo this guy, as well as my Calgar over here. This brick of a dude. Oop, good lord. So you can again, the Brock is blue. That's the reason why I'm gonna redo him. So hopefully he'll look a lot better. And plus, he used to have a face helmet. I'm sorry, a face. And I ended up grabbing a Gravis helmet, shaving it down a bit, and cramming it in there so it'll fit. This dude skipped leg day, by the way. You know, if you look at his leg compared to a scout, Scout has about as big as a leg as him. And this is Terminator armor, by the way. Again, another like lieutenant here. Again, a very blue, very solid blue. No real edge highlighting at all. The blue, I kind of really painted it kind of thick on him, so I'm gonna redo him as well. and you know, oh, two of those, you know, things I made for whenever I hold the objective or sticky objective. This is my oath target. Obviously, if they're battle shocked. Oops. Let's see. I use hairspray on art pieces. Protects chocolate, charcoal draw. Wow, really? Hairspray? Never heard of that, really. I should do a thing I've meant to do for years now. I really should sell some of my old stuff that just collects the... Like, what do you mean by old stuff, Paint? Say some of those things real quick. Notice you have a bunch of different size space. Does that matter? Oh, mine are the same. Yeah, it does matter, no Paint. Some models have, like, scouts are in a small base. Versus these guys, oops. So you can see the scout's base fits inside the other base. It does matter, so you have to use their official bases. Again, like these guys are even bigger, way bigger than scouts. Like, the scout's base can fit completely in it. This guy's can fit completely in it too, and they're bigger than scouts. But then you have the dreadnought, which is the biggest of them all. But yes, base does matter. You should definitely use the bases. What you can do if you if you don't know what base size you need, you can go to the official GW website and go to the model, and you can look at the description, I believe, and you can see, you know, the base size they're supposed to be on. So yeah, make sure that you put them on the right base size. It does matter. Let me try to glue this magnet back on here. Yeah, Scout's 28.5, yeah. Intercessors 32. Yeah, 32, that's right. That's the next size up. Wait, Scout says 28.5? He says 25. Yep. Jeez. Wahapita, yeah. I have a collection of Pokemon cards that I could probably sell out there. Cards other than a bunch of old Legos I don't use. Probably started collecting Ultramarines in 1990. Woo-wee! Oh my gosh, no pain. Dude, I started mine in 1990. What edition was in 1990? Is that Rogue Trader? Yeah, because I started mine in third, probably towards the end of third, because I still have the codex and stuff. And then third, fourth, and fifth is when I played, and I had to stop because I moved. Then I got back in ninth edition with Tau, and then decided to. So, Rogue Trader, yeah. So I bought Gilliman model. I was like, I'm not gonna get back into 40K. I'm just gonna grab it to paint it because, you know, I like Ultramarines and the model looks really cool, Gilliman. I got it. I'm like, crap. I'm getting back into 40K. I end up roaming around my city, or I used to look it up online and notice that there's a shop that people play on Wednesdays, and that's when I go to play. And then I bought the Gilliman model, but started up my Tau. So I played Tau in 9th edition. Went exclusively Tau, and then in 10th edition, now I'm reviving my Space Marines back, but I'm not reviving my old models. I don't know what I'm going to do with my, oh yeah. This is a pewter model. This is one of the original, this is a solid piece besides the backpack of pewter models. I guess you can see it. This guy's a pewter model as well. The Marnus Calgard that you saw, pure pewter. He's heavy. If I throw that at someone's dying. These guys are, oh, you can't really, yeah, you can see. Him and him are also pewter models. Same thing with the this guy, Eversor. And also the Calexis, I believe. Not the Calexis, the whatever she is, I forgot. She's pewter as well. I removed her little. She had a little like hold on, my screen went black. She had a little like the little side strip, so that you can slot her in. So you can slot her in a base like this, because they have that little strip to help them go into the base. Thinking about buying Gilliman and converting him to be Death Watch, since they want to put my poor Death Watch. How are you gonna convert him to Death Watch? I mean, Ultramarines are Death Watch too, so you can make Gilliman Ultramarines. I mean, I guess you could paint his like armor in that particular type of style though, mostly black. Then have the Ultramarine symbol in blue. So yeah, most of the model, no pain. Most of the models had this base and a slot in their feet so they can fit in there, because they're pure metal, pewter. You gonna be able to print the big one? So what I'm doing is I'm adding an accelerator for CA glue, so that I don't have to wait for the glue to dry. This will accelerate it. It will be for those who paint glue stuff together. CA accelerator will help you out. Calidus, yes. So hopefully that will stick. I think that's all dry now. But yes, alright, sweet. So they are officially all done. Now I can go put them into my, when I go up to the shop on Wednesday, I'm going to put them all in my little basket and bring in a new to paint. I can get started on these guys tomorrow. I still need to paint my apothecary. I swear I'm being lazy. I'm trying to look at the big old pile of crap that I have to paint. Like I don't think I've painted any. I painted one vehicle. That's about it. I need to paint the other vehicles. And my dreadnought, actually, I painted two vehicles. Okay, dreadnought and a repulsor. Two dreadnoughts and a repulsor. So 3 vehicles. Let's see. I actually think they're called Star Wars Refugees. I lost interest in Star Wars a few years back. I started with Warhammer. Well, they have a Star Wars tabletop game. My people in my shop kind of play it a little bit. It's kind of dead, but some people still play it. I converted my Gilliman into a Fallen demon-possessed Luther. Dude, he's huge for to be a Luther. Luther is Luther's the Dark Angels guy, isn't he? Rip Star Wars. Debating if I want to sell my squats and Harlequins. There are just no rules for them anymore to come to find out. Harlequins there is. Squats, not sure about those. Harlequins there are still. I think one of the people that I play with actually plays with Harlequins. He played it like the anti-tank list. He blew up my repulsor executioner and my repulsor turn 1. But after that, I made him I made him pay for it with Calgar. Calgar was just wrecking stuff. What custode should I work on? Wardens. I'm not familiar with custodes. Why not Terminators? Star Wars Legions is the reason I actually started up the tabletop gaming. Ah! Is it Legions? Yeah, I think my people played a few of that, and they were trying to get some people to play into it. I saw one game, and that was it, though. But then again, I don't show up on the weekend, so I don't know if they're still playing it then. Like, I play... do I have any models with me? I do actually have my entire models with me, but I don't have any on me. I have MCP, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and and Underworlds as well. My Forge Roll Baneblade, that hurt being... Ouch. I remember almost blowing up a Baneblade with a scout. With a scout with a sniper rifle. I had a wounded in a 4+, because that's the rules on sniper rifles back in the day. and I blew up 2 structure points out of 3 or 4. Oh, Blood Bowl. I've never played it. Although I did have some models. I had some orcs that was going to be Blood Bowl, and I had numbers in their back, but never really got to play it. The Dark Angel, he's the guy that mortally wounded the lion. Have you seen how big... Oh, he became a demon prince? I didn't know that. Yeah. I know how I know about demon princes? Because my guy in 3rd edition killed one right there. See, he has the there's the demon prince right there. And he's pointing at the next one that he's gonna beat up. See? He has that he's pointing again, leader, points. I don't know what's up with that. But he has a demon prince head right there. Oops. Oh, yeah, he's holding him up. You know? So my guy, the the short space marine, yeah, it's about as tall as a scout. It's a fun, stagnant. The rules don't change and really lost most of the fan base after the company switch. Ah, I didn't know they switched. Yeah, I put that Bane Blade on eBay and sold like 2 hours. I was shocked. I think I had the price way too low for how rare it was. Oh, that sucks. I always put on, that's why I don't do buy it now anymore. I just do like bid. Well, no one knows. There's no details on it. It's a Dark Angel secret. I didn't know who mortally wounded the lion. I don't really follow. I'm curious as to when the lion and the Gilliman meets in the new in the current year. Oh crap! All right, still need to finish. Oh yeah, I meant to show the gold to Tiki. Whoopsie! Like so you can see that it's like old gold, but then when you bend it down, you can see like there's no gold there. You bend it up slightly. There's gold. What you talking about? Gold? No gold. Gold? No gold. Hopefully Tiki saw that. Anyways, guys, I definitely streamed over an hour, but I probably talked most of the time. I've been enjoying the conversation with you guys. I definitely got to pause right here. I'm trying to get some decent sleep, you know, because I have work. I'm wondering which alien the lion was. No one. He's too much of an a-hole. It does. It actually does. It's a Blade Guard veteran standard, and it gives all the models and the units it's in +1 to objective control, and once per battle, he can activate his once per game ability, which gives every character in there 1 more attack. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, I really gotta pause right here. I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to stream for at least an hour to get my models painted, which I'm quite happy about the progress I've made. I've been on, you know, honestly, it's you know, amazing, you know. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next vid.